The best time of year to put out vitamin and mineral sites is spring and going on into the summer, during the growth and antler growth season. You can see that they need it then because that's when they hammer it. And they normally slow down eating it in the winter and sometimes won't touch it at all. So that's, to us, that's proof that they needed it when they're growing body and antler. So spring and summer on putting it out. Location-wise, we like to put our vitamin and mineral sites away from feeders. If you're using protein feeders, gravity or trough or whatever kind, you're going to have some of your deer that are scared of those feeders. I don't care what kind of feed you're feeding or what type of feeders you have, there are some of your deer that are never going to come to those feeders. Not many, but it happens. So we try to put our vitamin and mineral sites away from feeders in high traffic areas. That way deer that are scared of your feeders are getting some added growth and added health benefits from this in other locations. As far as creating a site, with the granular or the block, we try to find clay-based ground. But especially with the bag mineral, you want clay-based ground instead of sandy sites. The reason being, you need that dilution of moisture that the clay will hold, where obviously sand doesn't hold any moisture. Now we do have guys in sandy sites that'll dig a big hole and put like a 10 or 15 gallon bucket in, and they'll pop a couple of weep holes in it, put the sand right back in the bucket, in the hole with the mineral mixed, and they'll lick it clean a lot of times. Some guys will take plastic and lay it down to hold moisture, or even haul clay into sandy sites. But if you have an extremely sandy site, the blocks are perfect for that. These blocks we do are hard blocks, but they're not as hard as like concrete like you see some mineral blocks, but they're that way for a reason. So it gives you 3 different consumption options. You got the block form, and as the rain starts to erode it, you have granular form, and then as those granules start to dissolve and seep into the soil, you have that mix. And then you have, of course, all the variations inside those 3 things to help as a coaching tool to get them to eat. But with the block, simply open it, put it on the ground. That's all you got to do. With the bag, we like to dig a hole about like this. I mean, there's no magic number, but we dig a hole about this big, probably about that deep, and we mix the soil back with the mineral and leave it depressed a little bit where water might stand in it. And like I said, put it near your high traffic areas. Y'all check out 4swildlife.com for more details and some videos on demonstrations.